Ladies and gentlemen, boys and hey, we have a straggler. Stop.
You got eye boogies. Don't touch it.
Ladies and gentlemen, I purchased a collector's whole Star Wars collection from 1977 all the way into the early 2000s.
We got stop.
I purchased his entire collection. Besides like a few things left over that he personally wanted, you know, I'm not gonna pry, especially when it's something that you've been collecting for so long, you know. If a collector wants to, stop it. If a collector wants to keep his stuff, I'm not gonna hassle him. But I did get as much stuff as I humanly can. Ow!
I'm gonna eat you. I'm gonna eat you.
Oh shit, I'm sorry.
So, ladies and gentlemen, everything you see behind me is freaking awesome. This goes all the way up from 1977, from the first 12 all the way into the 90s. You got Power of the Force. I'll just give you a quick little top view over here. Don't mind my inventory in the background. Those shelves are very cluttered. I'm gonna go over what I purchased and I'm just gonna give you a quick show and tell pretty much. Star Wars is always gonna be popular, so I might as well show you guys. There are some things that I buy and collect that I don't really care to show because there's not many people that collect them or it's just so niche. Like Popples. I just recently got into Popples and man, I love them, but not a lot of people know about them. Anyways, to start, we have a 1981 AT-AT. This right here doesn't have the actual top, but it looks to have everything else. It even has the battery cover that is usually missing because I guess back in the day kids would use this to store more figures because they fit perfectly fine in there. Not to mention I found this lid, this door, at the bins recently, so I'm glad I did because if this was missing, I would definitely have it. But other than that, I really don't see many things missing besides the bottom piece, and it looks pretty good. I think it's gonna work, no problem. I got a bunch of Pops too, man. I know Pops is like a big thing. I was never into it personally. Well, actually, yeah, I did buy some Fallout Pops, but it didn't last long. I just sold them. I'm not a big bobblehead kind of figure guy, but these are cool. First off, we got Captain Phasm. Then we got Chewbacca. It's like a Christmas edition. And then we have just regular Chewbacca with this little boy right here. I can't remember what they're called, but they look like a penguin that had their nose shaved off with a sander. Then I got this First Order Stormtrooper, and then we got another First Order Stormtrooper, one with a shield and like the baton, and then one with just a gun. If you look closely on some of these, the painting is just not very good. So that's what I never got about Pops. But if the Pops are like $9 or less, I think that that's worth it for a figure. I mean, especially for a bobblehead, I feel like it's a really fair price. But for some of these, oh god, that hurt. For some of these that are like up there in value, I don't see myself buying them. We got the Mandalorian, we got Kylo Ren, and then we got the super rare Jawa. This one is from 2012. Apparently this is the rare version. Then we got some more common things. We have a Star Wars Monopoly and it's sealed. I'm debating opening this and playing it, but it is the newer Monopoly, so maybe not. I might just resell this one. Oh man, look at this. Oh man, this is sexy. 1983 Imperial TIE Fighter pilot in the box. I'm pretty sure the gun was in the hand, I'd assume, because the gun is just rattling around in there. I will be keeping this one. This one is super, super cool. Then we got these three guys right here. These are from the Power of the Force series. These are like just pretty much just basic statues. We got Leia, C-3PO, and then Luke Skywalker. These are pretty cool display pieces. We got the Black Series lot right here. I was never really into these, though I should have invested into these because some of these are pretty valuable. I just didn't know. We got Rey, which is a mini. We got Admiral Holdo. We got Constables of Zuvio. Then we got Cassian. Last but not least, we got Obi-Wan Kenobi. I'm going to show you some Power of the Force stuff. I guess before I get into this, check out this Episode 1 Jabba. It still has the ooze. I ruined one of my mom's carpets with this. Don't tell her. Don't tell her. Hey guys, Kyle here from epic YouTube channel RetroXpress. About that last scene that you saw about my mom's carpet, don't tell her. Please. Whatever you do, if she finds out, she'll have me killed. She works with the FBI and the KGB. If she finds out about that carpet back in an old apartment that we used to live in the early 2000s that has no relevance to our life, and I don't even remember what the apartment is called, but if she finds out about that carpet where I got a little bit of goop on there, I'll be killed. I'll be shipped off to Siberia and have to work in the mines. Mining what you say, I don't know. But please don't tell my mom. Whatever you do, don't use this phone number right here that I'm providing you to call her. Don't. That's my mom's number, not a sex hotline. But whatever you do, don't call her. I'm trusting you. Oh, man, that was really hard to do. Then for some of the Power of the Force stuff, we got Palpatine. It's a super cool scene. I already have this one, but I got it because this one looked a lot better than the one I got. Then we have a bunch of singles. These Power of the Force figures, I didn't like these growing up because they look like they pretty much just took Star Wars and made them buff, which none of them really look like they're supposed to look, especially like look, what happened to Chewbacca? Where did he go on a Friday night? Nobody knows. But like, look at Vader. He looks like he has a membership at Gold's. Jesus Christ, the dude's buff. He doesn't look like this. He's a skinny little boy. Yeah, we got Vader. We got Hoth Chewbacca. We got the guard. We got Sivrak. And then we got one of the royal guards. And then, so these are cool. This is when they kind of did it right. They got a little bit more articulate. These are from the early 2000s, I believe. Or well, not early 2000s, but mid 2000s. The Emperor Strike Back, they remade them. And it says Kenner on it, but they are by Hasbro, it appears. But we have the Luke Skywalker, the Bespin. Then we got Logray. And we got the super rare Darth Sidious. Then these two tins, man. This tin has a lot of goodies in it. And this one is just kind of like random Star Wars stuff, which I'll just show you this real quick. I'm gonna save this one like a little bit later. This one has some kind of cool stuff. We got Return of the Jedi scissors. We got a sealed little Lego X-Wing. Then we just got some, you know, some random stuff like some McDonald's Star Wars stuff. Some Pez, little Pez here. Half of a clothesline pin. Then we got Mr. Potato Head, Vader. Then we got a clone trooper version too. We get a lot of this like miniature shit, you know, like Donald's toys and just pretty much whatever they could get a hold of Star Wars related. Check out these bad boys. Oof. Can you imagine? They paid $11 for these at Walmart. Dude, these figures right now, if these kind of figures were made right now, they'd probably be $100 to $300 figures because like all those anime figures and whatnot are up in value. But look at this. Look at that. Luke Skywalker. This is so sick. And then we have the Vader where he's like, I am your godfather, or something like that. I don't know. I don't watch Star Trek. Then I picked up these cases. This is a vintage one, and then this one's a little bit newer one. I believe this one's Power of the Force, but I don't know. I haven't been able to find a date on it. This does have some Power of the Force figures in there. I'm gonna have to go through these just in case some 80s ones slipped in there. And then this one has a bunch of Power of the Force figures in it as well. I'm gonna have to go through all the dates, you know, just make sure there's no new ones or older ones past the Power of the Force that might have got in there. Ewok Village. It's not all there. It's missing the furniture. I do have the gate for it, but it's kind of taken apart. That way I can kind of save space. But yeah, Ewok Village. We got a Darth Vader Death Star Transformer. He's hiding in there. You can see Darth Vader. This is super, super cool. I don't know how to transform it yet, but you get the deal. Very dusty. Then we got this. It looks like Dagobah, but I don't know. It says 1981 on it. It looks like the place where Yoda was living, but I don't know. Then we got some more sealed products. Check out this Lego Watt. I'm not sure what figure is in there. I think that's the one that got head cut off by Anakin. The guy was like, do it, do it.
Good, Anakin, good. Kill him. Kill him now.
Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation.
I shouldn't.
Do it.
I shouldn't.
Do it.
I shouldn't.
Do it.
I shouldn't.
Do it.
Then we got a titanium die-cast desert skiff. That's pretty cool. Then we got the Saga series R2-D2 in the box. Clone Wars Yoda. And then this awesome Saga collection Greedo. It's cool because it's like inside of its own little package. Inside of a package. I don't know. I like it. I've never seen this before. It's a Star Wars droids. I was about to say Zoids. Super, super cool. Funny how I just checked it because it could have not been in there. Probably gonna watch this tonight. I've never seen the cartoon version of this. Actually, I've never seen this. I don't know what I'm saying. And then we got the 2006 Hilted. Wait, is this a spring-loaded one? Yeah, I think it is. Oh my God, Jesus Christ. I'm glad I didn't look down the barrel of this thing. This is what I was about to do. Oh, can you hear it? This one is cool. Oh, dude. It looks like it doesn't light up anymore, but it's, oh, dude, that is so cool. You just be looking down the barrel and it just kind of like, oh man. Oh. And then you're dead. I wonder if anybody's ever looked down a lightsaber in the series, you know? Kind of falls down on its own. Super cool. Then we got Luke right here, and then Leia. Luke's got his grandmother on his back. These are super cool figures. They're like bathtub toys. More McDonald's junk. Even more McDonald's junk. Then we get this Disney Star Wars collector figure set, which is pretty cool because these kind of figures would probably be like $10, $15 on their own. But But at the Disney store, it was $14.95. Are you kidding me? This was 15 bucks at the Disney store. Disney store, this would be like $7,000. That's how expensive they are. So I'm surprised it was that cheap. Then we got the Mandalorian fig pin and this like little Lego pin. I don't know if that figure, no, it doesn't look like the figure comes off, but it's still pretty cool. These were my favorite from the Power of the Force. Look at that. We got the Dewback Sand Trooper, new in the box. Oh, we got this awesome Princess Leia. It's like a Barbie doll. Little collectors here, but still sealed. Very, very good condition. We got Qui-Gon, sealed. Then we got the super rare Bantha and the Tusken Raider. The box is a little beat up, but dude, it's in the box. His little saber floating around in there, but it is in there. Look at that. God, never seen one of these in person. Wow, it is real fur hair. Then we found, I guess I have schizophrenia now, but I found a Clone Wars helmet and then the vintage OG voice changing Darth Vader helmet. We got this 1978 TIE Fighter, but it's like hella rigged. It's glued together right here. And then this piece is off of a totally different one. And this one's just attached. I'm pretty sure they were just missing this piece on this side, so they just glued it, which, you know, it can be taken off, but I hope it didn't damage anything. And then right here we have a 90s X-Wing. It's in super, super good condition. This one is a 95. Man, look at that. Usually on these X-Wing, there's like this piece of plastic that's broken off right on R2, so it's not able to actually expand like that. But I'm pretty sure it works as well as lights and sounds. I don't see why it wouldn't. I got one of these blasters. Kind of disappointed because this part was broken off, but I only paid $1 for this one, so I can't complain. And then we have this vintage Yoda mask. It's officially licensed. We got the Lucasfilm in the back. It smells awful, just awful, but it's so cool. Now, I don't know much about the comics, but it appears we have all of them. 0, 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and like the 2 is like behind there, so we got 2 behind there, and then some are doubled, and I'm not sure how far it goes, but it appears that there's more inside of each one of these sleeves. It doesn't look super old. They might be like late 90s, early 2000s. I'm not sure. I haven't seen the date on these, but they look super interesting. Very, very well done art. Oh my gosh, micro machines out the wazoo. So we got like setups like that, and then if you look closely in here, you can see, dude, pretty much all of the ship and like all these minifigures, tons of minifigures from the Action Fleet Micro Machines sets. And then in this bag, we got some crazy stuff in here. We got more Micro Machines, right? We got some of the pieces to that Dagobah set. More figures, pretty much. I saw these in here. These are super cool. It's a Mega Man battle chips. The little machine that goes to these are really expensive. But look at these. These ones are metal, man. This is like Hoth, I believe. I can't remember. These are metal figures, and I'm not really sure what year these are. Oh, 82. Yeah, these are from the 80s. Metal figures. Look at that. That's so freaking cool. There's the Abominable Snowman. One of the dragons from Dragon Tales. More figures. Now, I didn't just get all the Star Wars stuff. There was some random stuff that was in the tins that I wasn't even aware of. And look at this. Star Wars Episode 3 t-shirt. Got some more t-shirts back here too. So along with this t-shirt, we got a Star Wars Episode 1 movie t-shirt. We have a basic Star Wars t-shirt with the TIE Fighters on the front. These are all early 2000s. Pretty sick Lego t-shirt. I'm gonna be keeping this one and the Episode 3 for sure. X-Wing t-shirt, and they're all officially licensed. This one doesn't have the tag on it, but they all have the Star Wars tag. And then last but not least, we have this 2011 Star Wars t-shirt. This one's on a Fruit of the Loom, and the rest of them are all the Star Wars license tag. So you've seen all of that. Now to show you the bucket. Now there are a lot of Power of the Force figures in here, so don't mind that. But the ones I'm gonna pull out and put to the left are gonna be the vintage 70s to the 80s. He's missing his arm. It's unfortunate. 1983. We've got the vintage Luke Skywalker. 1977. That's the first 12. Got a vintage C-3PO. That's the first 12. This one was over here. It fell out, but we got a 1977 R2 first 12. I put a brand new sticker sheet on it because it didn't have one. It looks out of place because it's discolored, but better that than nothing. Then we got newer figures in here. We got Spider-Man. That's probably from the Power of the Force series. 80s. Power of the Force. Got an 80s figure here. This is from the first 12. See, look how skinny he was. And now they made him all buff. This is the reason people didn't like Power of the Force. Look at this. Like what? Like within like what, 10 years? Old Vader would get his freaking shit rocked by the new Vader. Freaking beefy he is. 80s. Got some more Power of the Force. Got 80s here, more 80s. Power of the Force, even more Power of the Force, and others. Some of these might not be Power of the Force. They're just like newer. They still don't go in the vintage pile. Tons of figures, tons. 80s, and then that's it for the main figures. And like I said, there are more figures in those. And then we have the random stuff that just happen to just be in some of the boxes. We got Star Wars Mighty Beans in here, freaking Afterburner for the 32X, NFL 98, He-Man in here. We got Beetlejuice. We got some BS like McDonald's toys or whatever. Earthworm Jim. The good articulating Spider-Man, but it's missing one of his hands. We got some Digimon minifigures in here. Like what? Not sure what he's from. He looks like he might be Dungeons and Dragons, but I'm not sure. Jack bobbleheads. Freaking Crocodile Hunter over here, man. Kiss. Old Harleys. Freaking Predator. Bunch of little minifigures, and like, man, like I got such a killer deal. I drove about 2 hours to pick all this stuff up. And for what I paid for it, oh my God, it was so worth it. I met a really awesome dude. He really didn't care very much for the prices. He just wanted it gone. It was like one of those situations where, you know, you have a bunch of crap filling up your house and you got to make room for new stuff, you know, and people move on, you know. I was a big Fallout collector. I no longer collect Fallout because I don't really play it. I play a lot of Valheim. A lot of Valheim. I have 36 hours in the game and I've only been playing it for 4 days, so that's a problem. But yeah, man, I found some really cool stuff. I feel super blessed. The same weekend that I found all that stuff, I found insane Godzilla figures, Godzilla comic, crazy stuff. I mean, this is all of the stuff that I have to go through and fix and repair that I found, and then this is all inventory that I got. This weekend's been a blessing. But yeah, thank you for watching. Like if you like it, dislike if you dislike it, comment, subscribe. Come on, help your boy out. I know I hardly post, but please forgive me. I get lazy, you know. But yeah, take it easy.